guys do different defensively? Seemed like Halliburton got into the paint, and that kind of caused a lot of trouble. It seemed like you guys had trouble getting stops tonight.
Yeah, and we got to emphasize that. We got to get back to emphasizing the defensive side of the ball. It's kind of slipped over the last few games, our intensity, and teams are pressuring us. They're being physical with us. We got to do some of the same stuff back to them. And we did some good stuff in spots, but just not enough.
It was a big part of your success last year, your guys' defensive consistency. Why doesn't it feel as consistent this year, you think?
I'm not sure. We've had some great moments this season, and maybe some comfort has slipped in. But, I mean, offensively, we're fine. I just think defensively, we got to find ways to get more stops and be more consistent, protecting the basket, helping each other, communicating, and we just haven't emphasized that enough.
You always talked about tendencies, taking guys' tendencies away and that kind of being an issue for you guys at times. What kind of goes into the preparation for taking away those tendencies, and what's kind of gone wrong with that at times?
I think communicating, tendencies is one thing, but it's a lot different when you're out there and then coming at you full speed, especially a team like Indiana. I think we got to be more alert and communicative to help each other. It seems like they got a lot of layups because we weren't recognizing where we can help from. They didn't shoot a lot of threes, so that means they shouldn't have got so many layups. We could have protected the basket a little bit better, and we didn't tonight. So I think we see it. I think recognizing, where we can be better at, and we build from here. We got a tough stretch coming in January, so we don't got time to hang our head. We just got to get up and be ready for that.
Jaylen, talk about comfort. What do you mean by comfort? What do you mean when you say a little comfort is slipped in? Is it just like an overconfidence maybe? Like you guys know what it takes to win, you've done it, and then maybe like you're just kind of not doing it consistently?
It's just defense is like it's something that you got to have effort. We haven't had as much intensity and effort that we needed. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, along those lines, how different is the mindset challenge this season?
It's no different. Every season has its own challenges. Every season presents its own adversity, and you got to meet it. You can't think that last year is this year or this year is going to be last year. So you got to come out ready to play basketball. Whatever happens, happens. And I think we're all set. Like everything's supposed to go exactly how it went last year, and that's not the case. It's not going to be the case. It's different, and we got to be able to meet that level, grow as a team, and be ready when it matters most.
You guys cut it to 2 there in the fourth quarter, and they were able to go on that run and kind of pull away. What kind of issues did you see in that stretch that prevented you guys from doing what you wanted to do?
Sheffer made some big baskets. He made a tough 3 in the corner and then came back and scored again. They had some good contributions tonight. We had some great looks. Like I felt like the ball was moving. We didn't shoot the ball well. I thought we could have, took advantage of the paint a little bit more. I was looking to do that. But late in the fourth, trying to find the right plays, we got some open looks that didn't go in, and then that kind of just waned on us on defense.
Jaylen, how can you guys score and generate offense when threes aren't going down?
Get to the paint, get to the free throw line, draw the ball, be more physical. I made an emphasis to do that tonight, and I thought it worked well for me. I thought we also got a lot of great looks. I made a lot of great reads, and we had a lot of open shots that just didn't go in for whatever reason. But we'll look at it. But ultimately, yeah, we got to be more physical. That was a playoff-like intensity. Give credit to Indiana. They came out from the tip. You could see it. They were, trying to pressure us, trying to get into me, trying to get into my body, trying to turn me over. As a team, we just got to meet that challenge every single night.
Jaylen,
Last question.
I'm sure you've been in some situations where you felt the team has needed a jolt. In those moments, what are some things that would work? What are some things that you find to be effective?
Yeah, being aggressive, getting stops, being aggressive on defense, sparking that energy for us that we need, that we can overcome this. It's a long journey. We knew this was going to happen. We knew that we were going to get teams best during the regular season. We're getting teams, playoff-like intensities every single night. And we love it. It's going to help us grow if we look at it with the right intentionality and the right perspective. We can't complain about it, or we just got to meet the challenge, and I feel like we'll be better for it. We just got to continue just to see where we need to grow, and that's the most important thing, is where we need to grow, identify that, and then come out and play Celtic basketball.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers.